Welcome to the Word Overview. I'm just going to quickly go over some basics of Microsoft Word 2013 and some tools that you will be using to do many of your assignments. First of all, when Word opens up, in the middle of the top we have the title bar. Make sure that you know that. That's the title bar. It will be on your quiz. Until I give this a name, it's just going to be document 1, document 2, and so on. I have another file open, which I actually saved as keyboarding instructions, so that title is showing up. But until you actually save your Word document and give it a name, it's just going to default to document. Next, on the far left corner, I have the Quick Access Toolbar. This just gives you really quick shortcuts to things that you use often. So I have save, undo, redo, and then this is just an option to if I'm using a touch screen. You can customize the Quick Access Toolbar by clicking on this arrow here, and then you can put a check mark by things you want to use. So if I'm opening files quite often and I don't want to go to File, Open, I can just put the open file right here. It saves me a click. I just click it once and then it takes me to open my file. Maybe I use spell check a lot. You can add that one on there. So Quick Access Toolbar, pretty handy way to customize your shortcuts. In the upper right hand corner you have another set of tools. The question mark takes you to Microsoft Word Help. So let's say I'm doing a research paper and I need to know how to do a footnote. You can just type that in and it searches the internet and gives me a bunch of different options on how to do footnotes. The Help menu also has popular searches if you're doing resumes, watermarks, so on, and it also has some tutorials for you to watch if you're just getting started with 2013. So you won't always have a teacher in live to give you all the answers. Help screen is a really great place to get your answers. These next three tools you should be familiar with: minimize, restore, and close. So if I click the minimize, that's going to take this document down. I can also click the document behind it. Restore down is going to take that to a partial screen, and of course close will close the program altogether. Across the top I have File, Home, Insert, Design, and so on. These are my tabs. As I click on a different tab, the ribbon's going to change. So the colorful strip across the top that contains all of your different shortcuts is called your ribbon. Next, we're going to talk about the ruler bar. If you don't see a ruler bar on your screen, you just go to View and then put a check next to Ruler. We're going to be using the ruler bar a lot when we do tabs, when we learn how to set tabs to make text line up. So it's good to know where that is. Let's go down to the bottom left corner of the screen. This is the status bar. Right now I'm on page 1 of 1 and I haven't typed any words. There's also a built-in proof checker here in the corner. So if I start to type, so as I type, notice it keeps track of my words. Also, if I spell something incorrectly, like if I spell reindeer incorrectly, notice that immediately is underlined in red, and then down here on my proofreader it shows an X. I can click to correct. and then it's automatically going to give me some answers, some options that I can change to. Notice also as I typed this, as it filled up the first line, it wrapped to the next line. This is called word wrap. This will be on your quiz, so make sure you understand that word wrap means when you reach the end of a line, you just keep going and it wraps to the next line. You never want to hit enter at the end of each line. Only hit enter if you're starting a new paragraph. The bottom right hand corner is my zoom. I can slide in and out, or I can use the plus and minus if I want smaller increments. I have a vertical scroll bar here that allows me to go up and down in my document, and because I'm zoomed in so far and I can't see the whole width of my document, I also have a horizontal scroll bar. I'm going to zoom out, show you a couple of alignment tricks. All Word documents default to left align. You should know that. But what you might not know is that you can automatically change your alignment just by double-clicking at specific places within your screen. So right now, as I have my I-beam and I'm hovering over the left side of my page, there's a graphic symbol that represents left alignment. If I see that graphic symbol, I can just double-click and I can type. If I hover around the center of my page, notice that the graphic changes to lines which are centered. I can just double-click, type. Also, if I'm hovering by the right margin, same thing, it right aligns for me. The last thing that will be on your quiz is I expect you to know the difference between delete and backspace. So if I wanted to remove the word cold and I'm clicked to the right of that word, I can hit the backspace, take it out. If I want to remove the word Christmas and I'm to the left of that word, I use the delete key. Sometimes students think that they always have to use backspace, and sometimes that can cause you more time. If you use backspace and delete equally, you're going to be able to edit a lot more quickly. So on your quiz, it will be asking you what is the difference between backspace and delete. You just need to know backspace removes things to the left of the insertion point. Delete removes things to the right of the insertion point. And that's all for the word overview. Have a great day.